Stuff. I have a second helping of what the fuck. I am your messenger of this game show called What the Fuck, presented by the Divine Comedy and He Almighty, the High Priestess Phoenix. I am your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch, yogi, guru, and messenger of God. Here with another episode on a Tuesday. We got this shit turned up on a Tuesday. In order to keep up with me, you would have to see some of the shit on my community page, but it didn't become explosive until I kept it in. I was very editing on my freaking community page. You ever do that? You ever censor yourself and be like, damn, I should have really just said that? Right? I'm treading lightly because I did this before and I got myself in a little bit of trouble. But sometimes you just look at it like, are you willing to go down for this? I think so. I think I'm willing to. I think I'm willing to take this one for the team. Because I'm explosive. I'm very temperamental, and that's that temperance. So with that being said, my endurance is being tested. And if I know my endurance is being tested, then bring them out. Bring them out. Bring them out, Kobe. What's that in front of you? That's my kryptonite, bro. The sickest thing you'll ever see come out of me is me doing a love reading. I can only stay so calm for so long before I burst into flames like Hades, where my hair turns into flames and I fucking kill you with my words and you turn to stone. It's like, am I being a Medusa or a Ceridwen? It don't matter. It's cold outside, baby. I'm about to freeze you up. And that's where I was like, okay, what happened? I don't know. I was sitting there, and I felt this motherfucker testing my spiritual gangster. It's like, don't test the fact that I'm in a loving position because, this is all free will. And once I'm there, I don't take it off. You can't fuck me up. You can't take me out of this place. If I go into another place, that's just another place where I rule. Motherfucker. Anyway, sorry. I'm trying to get myself... That's another thing I posted. My fucking root chakra is out of control. Hey, Russ, remember that? Man, that was so long ago. I was sure it was Lewis, bro. I was like, my fucking hips hurt so bad, bro. I was like, Lewis must be out skiing on the top of a fucking mountain or some weird shit. Somebody's doing something, bro. My fucking body hurts. What happens next? What happened next, Lewis? What happened next, Russ? All hell broke loose out of my hips, bro. My hips told all the lies, bro. And I'm sitting there like that. Like, I went to leave today, and all of a sudden, like, it hurt to walk. My knees were kind of like being like, I didn't know if they were like, that thing where your knee gives out? I felt that happen again. I felt like this tenseness in my legs, and now, like, my hips, my everything hurts. So you could say it was all the million flights of stairs that I came up today doing all this cleaning, but I know better than that. I know my body, and that's it. Know thyself. So I'm like, uh-oh, shit is breaking out of my fucking root chakra. What is it? My reality is getting distorted and it's shifting. Shit's coming out. Do you hear me? I'm doing everything to try to get comfortable in this chair. So I'm trying to sit in meditation because that's the best way for this, to let the energy flow, right? So anyways, I'm already sitting there and I can feel this. He's like testing. He's upset because I was making fun of him and his panties. Bro, this is how it goes. This is how it goes. And if you want to go this way, then let's go this way. But I promise you this is not going to end well for you. My job is to tell you about yourself, bro. Whoever you are. And you're going to hate me for it. But my job is to make you self-realized. Right? To get you on a self-healing journey. You know what I mean? So you can have self-enlightenment. And you can transcend your own consciousness. All of this comes to play by me making you aware. Not right now, bro. Go somewhere. Oh, hi, somebody. Making you aware of yourself. So when this happens, and I do make you, and that's what happened the first time. As soon as I met you within 2 days, I told you about yourself. And you blocked me. Oh, okay. Stand in line. You're going to have to wait till the DMV card comes up now. That's just what it happens. Defense, 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 defense. Nobody wants to look at themselves. Nobody. Right? Did I or did I not tell you weeks ago you're going to be out here looking like a fucking idiot, riding around on your motorcycle taking pictures of naked girls? Now you're out here looking like a fucking idiot, running around. Like, I'll show you. Show me. And show the world how you have no control over your fleshly desires. And then get mad at me and try to do some fucking, you know what I mean, start playing around in the spiritual world. Like, I can't hear your movements. So then I was like, sorry, we got disconnected. I was like, are you serious? I was just sitting there and I could feel it. Like, he wants to fucking do some fucking magic and shit. I'm like, are you fucking serious right now, bitch? And I'm just going to say this once. One time. Without my Lord and Savior Christ, there's no guarantee you will make it out of that jungle alive. If I bind you, like I've done to others, and I put you right in your motherfucking feelings on that bike, you're gonna fucking end up on the side of the road. You and however many girls you're carrying around on your back. Your neck, your back. Lick them bitches up their crack. It don't matter. It don't matter. You have no self-control, and you are that. You're everything I saw you to be in the beginning. And I had every right to attack you in the beginning, but they wanted me to learn how to have compassion and understanding and, you know, whatever. But then after I learned it, you think that I didn't learn you too? And you're mad about it? You were just a pawn, bro, and that's what everyone is, and that's why I don't have connections, and that's why I've realized that. Now, let's go back to what really set me off. I posted that, and I was like, bro, I will fucking love everyone. I'll love your best friend. I'll love your father. I'll love your children before I love you. You have no idea how evil I could be and how spiteful I could be about that. But secondly, it's like, let me wiggle my fucking fingers and put your karma on you. I've been taking mine because it was time. All you did was bring me to a new level. You aren't a new devil. And that's why I was like, I'd rather go deal with Russ. I'd rather go deal with someone else. And that's where it is. If you won't deal with him, then who will you deal with? Anybody but him. So there I am. You have some power? No. No, you don't. Look at yourself. Not at all. I understand the mission. All of the missions that I'm on, right? I don't really know where they're going and shit. But I understand what's the bigger picture, right? Picture you rolling is what I heard. Fucking Pac. And that's it. It's like, are you fucking serious, bitch? You want to play Magic Go games? You want to see how magically delicious I am? Were you not at my temple praying to me for magic? I mean, seriously, a dead me when I'm right here? And you want to go into my... As I'm listening to Trump talk about the wars on the Panama fucking Canal. You want to go into my forest with my people? You don't even speak the language, bitch. You're out here insta-ho. Insta. You're an insta-ho. You know what I mean? Ass out, literally, in your little short shorts. Short shorts. You know what I mean? For the fans only. Because the rest of us is like... Now, stand back, because me and my 12, the Dirty Dozen, we've seen how this does it. We've seen them all do it. You're just doing it. You're a new level of doing it. And you're just doing it. They enjoy it as much as I do. Like, I'll be like, can you believe this shit, bro? Like, did you see what God just did? He put this bitch out here in his underwear. Like, that's Nebuchadnezzar right there, bro. Like, has you on all fours, bro. Eating off the fucking dirt. When you came out here talking about, be sure to catch my occult archive studies. What the fuck are you studying, bitch? Ultimately, so that kind of bothered me. I was like, I started to have evil thoughts of like, what if I just kind of, you know, what if I put some magic on you? Which is what? What if I just bound you? What if I forced you to heal? What if I forced you to heal right now, under the full moon, and I send this energy straight at you? What if I do it with my little twine and that candle, and I write your name? What if I do it right now and I fucking bind your bitch ass? Can you handle your childhood, your teens, Your fucking early 20s, your adulthood. Can we talk about what happened in, not your home and why you ran away, but let's talk about what happened in boot camp. Let's talk about the military and how you're not affiliated to any other ones of your troops. How you didn't fit in, and you don't. So you keep trying. Fucking sicko. Anyways, so that bothered me a little, as you can see. And as I'm sitting there loading this cool-ass short about fucking welcome to the jungle, I gotta watch fucking Kelly's bitch ass she's doing a premiere, and the bitch is talking about, we don't wait. We don't wait. But, you know, just always know that they're gonna come back. What? My head had to bow to that one. Bow down when this bitch comes around. Okay, bitch. Maybe you misunderstood my message earlier about the hope. What do you hope to gain from your twin flames? There's so many of you running around saying you got a twin flame. What do you want from them? What do you hope? What is your hopes and desires of this person? Be real with yourself. What do you fucking want from this person? What do you want from them? Can you riddle me that? Every single one of you that is watching a love reading about some person. What do you want that message to say? What do you want that person to say to you? What actions do you want? Okay? Why am I asking this? Because I think you're going to find out real quick that you're a selfish, codependent little bitch. That all you want is this person to come in and make your fucking life better. Right? Okay, how do I know that? Because that's what I want from my twin flames. I want them to come in and help me do this church. Yeah, I know that one of them, you know what I mean? I know that all of them could have been. And that all of them were in other lives. But I'm living a completely different life. I told this to Marshall. If they don't ascend to what I am, then someone else of my stature would be brought in. You may have been at my vibration and it happened real quick, bro. That's it. I blow through people real quick. Stop signs. Stop signs, bro. How fast did I blow through that old man that came through with the fucking, Sagittarius readings, and he was talking about the immigrants and all you people are going to go back to your country and shit. I was on your wavelength for a whole 72 hours, bro. Or I should say you were on mine. Only so that God could bring you into me, make me show you that you ain't shit and you need to get to work. It's pretty much the ugly version of what I do over here. Now, what I need from my twin flames is them to wake up and realize that they ain't shit. And that they need to do this work. And that they need to come over here to learn how to do the work. And that together, we, as a community, all of us, are going to do great works. Right? That's what I want from them. I want the fucking collectiveness of it, not individuals. Yes, I want individual relationships. I want to take each individual relationship to another level. Not to a sexual level or an intimate level, but definitely more. We needed to take our relationships to higher levels of understanding, love, compassion, and respect. Unconditional love, right? That's the evolution of these absolute relationships. But in the essence, you'll listen to me and say, don't yin and yang me, bro. Don't tie me down. I'm not going to be your wife. I'm not going to be these things. Because I literally don't want it. But I've accepted that there's a part of me that does. Which part is growing? Which part is bigger? Have you not watched me long enough? I don't want this. But God wants this for me. And I'm willing to fight for it. But it is an ugly, disgusting fight of fighting for something that I'm not sure that I just trust God that this is the right thing. But I can look at every one of you and tell you I don't fucking want to deal with you. And that's the journey. Is every time going closer, every time I'm like, all right, put your fucking sword down and go try to get close to this person again. Despite everything that's been said and done. Forgive them. How many times? 70 times 70. Shut the fuck up, Jesus. How many times for real? Just always forgive. Always be forgiving. What? 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 I don't know. So they fucking irritate me with this bullshit. This happily ever after. But this is a bitch that's just not fucking doing shit about it anyways, bitch. You ain't doing shit about your life. You ain't healed shit, bro. You sit around all day just like the rest of everybody. Just fucking waiting for something amazing to happen. Studying the universe. Hoping that that somebody will come and rescue you. You're that fucking 8 of Swords. You're that dumb bitch. You know what I mean? Somebody come and rescue me. You have to rescue yourself through this, right? You have to take the journey. You have to take the risk. You have to go into this stuff. So it's her saying, we don't wait and we're this. But you're completely obsessing, bro. It's 3 days a week talking about, let's check in on him. Why don't you check in on yourself 3 days a week like we do? That's all we do over here is check in on ourselves. Let's check in on our collective. Let's see where we are in our healing. Because that's all that matters. This is a self-healing journey. Yeah, I drag a bunch of twin flames with me that force me to face me and heal. What else are we doing here? What fairy tale? What do you fucking want from these people? Other than the miracle of the healing that should be taking place in your life, where they're literally showing you how to be a better person. As much as me and Russ and I, forgive me, as much as Russ and I have gone at each other's throats with all vengeance and all hurtfulness, you know what I mean? We put on one hell of a show of I will not love you. I will not like you. I will not be nice to you. Right? We acted a fucking fool. But in that foolishness, and if you listen to his music, he swears he's healing too. I just can't see it because I just don't see what the fuck he's talking about. I'm looking for some kind of sign of life. He says he's healing. Okay, that's what he says. But in the sense of meeting each other and meeting, you know what I mean, fighting each other and fighting through this and, you know what I mean, learning to, still being drawn back to each other and having to deal with each other. Like, he don't want to deal with me as much as I don't want to deal with him, but we're going to just deal with each other. And it's like, that's the constant. That's what a twin flame is. You're constantly there, bro. Like, oh, God. It's you again. It's you. Oh, it might be Allie, too. Or there's... When we're talking about the core of what's wrong with you, there's always that one. And this person is just... It's not that there's something wrong with them. They have issues, obviously. But what they're doing is, in their way of life, it's forcing your issues out. It's purging you. It's forcing you to literally throw up on them. I loved Russ. And I fought him. Like, why did we fight about all that? I loved you. I think I say it in all the videos. Why did we fight like that? Why was I trying to hurt you? Why was I trying to break away from you? Because I loved you. You don't act like that out of, you know what I mean? You guys are trying to get vengeance on things that you really care about. You really want these people, places, and things to acknowledge that you're important. And what it really is these people, places, and things are really important to you. And that's what I posted. So fucking bitch-ass Jonica, she was all excited that I was talking shit about her reading a creativity book. She's like, oh, she's on my page. She's such that girl, so I'm not surprised. I was you. The first time Russ was on my page, I showed everyone. The messages from Marshall. I was you. I guess, at some point, but then I really wasn't, because you look at all the celebrities I've known all my life, and walk up to them and talk up on them, and you know what I mean, like Shock G, like all of them. I can't even, don't get me started, I can see them all, don't get me started. So she felt important, and that's why I made that video this morning. You're not important. You're important because I've invested a lot of fucking time in you, chica. And you're not catching this fucking healing. Your actual fucking movements are not important. They're just fucking entertaining to the fact that you're exactly what the fuck I said you was. All you fucking people do is make me the truth. And I don't want to be right about your fucking shitty lives. I don't even want to know about your shitty lives. I don't even want to be part of it. But this is my job. Is to go in there, make you a, they got to show me first what the fuck you're dealing with. Which I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Like P. Diddy, bro. I don't want to know. I don't want to fucking know. But they gave it to me right away. This is what they're dealing with. So I can have compassion and love for you. Hey, bro. You need to take care of this shit. And I'm not very compassionate about it because I've seen too many levels of this bullshit that I'm just like, I don't really... it's like, this is your problem. Do you know you have a problem? Like, can I make you... And then you want to be like all mad at me because you have a problem. I'm seeing Amanda Lopez. Holy shit. You remember that one, guys? When I told her she needed to stop drinking? And she went all crazy and said she was going to beat me down with a bottle of liquor and shit? Oh, God. You fucking people, bro. Anyways. All of this came from them. Where I learned how to heal myself and teach others how to face these things. So that's the greatness in my twin flames. Is exactly what God said. This is a self-healing journey where you're going to have a love for another person that's going to take you to the depths of your subconscious and force you to push all limitations and to have that Christ, an unconditional, compassionate, everlasting love for not just this person but yourself and all others, which my page is a testimony to. But when we're talking about you bitch-ass people that are over there watching, like, you're ugly to me. It happened so fast. You became fucking fat and ugly and washed up. Your hairline, it happened so fast, bro. Ask Russ. It happened so fast where all I see is your ugliness. It literally leaks out into your skin. Where whatever I thought you were before, now all I can see is you're being a fucking child. I can see your acne. I can see... Marshall, what is it? Marshall wanted to rhyme that. I can see you acting. Like, what the fuck? You disgust me. Ugh. On all fours. Like, what the fuck? And that's that ego death. Like, you like this? He didn't look like that when I maybe did, and that's where I end up in Marshall's DMs. Like, oh my God, Marshall, don't look at me. I'm full of shame. Wait, I can deal with this. In the sense of, you irritate the shit out of me with you guys as wanting to be in a relationship with these people, bro. Like, I don't want to. I said give it a rest. In the sense of, it's all I'm supposed to do is work at trying to be in a relationship, but I'm programmed to not even want it. I don't want it. I really want to reprogram this, but it's part of this destiny and it's written in the books and shit. I can't break the contract. I can't stop the flow. I just have to do it. I'm doing it as best as I can, but I don't like it. I don't really like the idea of it. Not any idea of what it looks like. And that's why God has shown me something better than what it looks like. Like, what you guys want? What the fuck does Kelly want from this dude? She wants him to what? I don't know. And that goes back to, going back to what the fuck did I want from fucking Bobby? What I saw. I saw it, dude. What do I want from Russ? I want our friendship. I want our fucking healing. I want to help him with music. What do I want from fucking, I have individual wants and needs from all of them, but I don't want and need the same things from all of them. They're individual relationships that have loose ends and that, I didn't get what, there's still stuff that needs, the contract isn't finished, period. Because if it was finished, then we'd be on the next level and I wouldn't be over here teaching you the fucking next level. But anyways, going back to it, she pulls these love cards. This shit always triggers me into some fucking bullshit. Something's coming up. Let's just deal with it. I mean, I guess it is. We're at the Two of Swords, so I guess I have to make a choice. If we're looking back, like, what the fuck is going on right now? Everything in my outside world is triggering me to look on my inside world. So we look at what's going on the outside that's triggering me and where my reality is. I'm teaching you mapping, okay? Does this have anything to do with you? Possibly. I don't fucking know anymore. You guys and your shitty-ass collective messages, bro. I don't know who is... I don't believe anyone. I'm just here to teach you how it's done. Alright, there's some fucking hidden truth oracles that I just that I just shuffled. We're going to do the romance angels. They use these as biblical, bro. It just is so fucking stupid to me. These are nothing more than a trigger, an irritation to my very flesh, dude. Seriously. I'm so serious. And the fact that they're pushing me to do this right now, it's like, this is an endurance. How much can you take of this before you snap and the real you comes out? And when the real me comes out, then I find the truth. That's it. I'll hold it back for so long, and then I'll snap, and then the real truth will come out. The hidden truth. Right? And that's what I'm trying to get to. What is this? What is fucking irritating me so much? Angel answers. Archangel Raphael, shapeshifters. No, we're going straight into the hard shit. These are the ones she had in her hand when she was talking that bullshit, bro. It's like, do I still want what I wanted? And do I want it from you? That's where you get differently. Like, I'm seeing Russ. What if I would have got what I wanted with Russ? You know what I mean? The unhealed version of Russ. I've been trapped, unhealed. I think about it. I talked about it. I could see the fears of it. What if I would have got, you know what I mean? Going back to it, what if Bobby starts messaging me again? What am I getting out of this? What good can come from this? What do I want from him? What do I really want from him? I wanted a friendship. Right? And then I had, you know, other feelings for him that I was able to explore, and they're gone. Okay? Truthfully, they really are. And that's it. It's like, once you explore them, you know what I mean? You no longer have these desires and wants. You just need to get it off your back. That's funny. So going back to it, that's it. So it's like, if I only wanted a friend, and you don't even like me, like, and that's it too. It's like, you know, he's not, I can make a friend out of him if I sink to his level and only talk about shit that he talks about and be like him. But he's not a friend on my level, right? And that's where I'm talking about with, you know, that's where I get to with you guys. It's like, you're always on some fucking hoe-ass shit. I'm not on your level, bro. I'm not on that bullshit, bro. Like, none of that bullshit matters to me. I've said that for so long, and you just don't get it. But it matters to you guys. All that bullshit matters to you. Marshall matters. I love you. Oh, you might pop out in here too. What's behind door number 1? So it's like, you gotta be honest with yourself. What do you want? I wanna boost Allie's self-esteem, and I wanna be friends with Allie too. And I want to get Allie out there and fucking, you know what I mean, heal Allie. I want this. I really want the basics, bro. I want healing and friendship and you know what I mean, connection. The physical shit, no, I'm not really, no. I can't say I'm physically, like, turned on or attracted by anybody at this fucking particular moment in my life. And that's not a bad thing. It came out of nowhere, and I was like, you know, this was interesting and fun. I'm willing to allow it to come in. I didn't turn it off, but nothing has got me turned on in that sense. It's like, what do you really want from these guys? I want them to fucking help me do this job, bro, that they were called to do. It's not that they don't love me. I don't need their love. I have their love. I have their attention. I need their devotion. That's what I need. You know what I mean? I need their protection. I need their devotion. I kind of need their resources too sometimes. It's like, damn, you guys are all rich-ass bitches. All my homies look rich as fuck. I don't know. What do I want from you? I just want us to do this, bro. God won't let me go on without you guys. Together we rise, bro. Why won't you ever catch on to this? So obnoxious. I just want to move forward, but I can't move forward by leaving you guys behind. And it's like, fuck. What do you want me to do? Love them. Which way? Always. Oh, so I try everything. Every way, and it's like, oh god, I don't care anymore. And then I still look at fucking Wolfman, I'm like, I care a whole bunch. Please don't make me care about that fucking bullshit. That's it, bro. You don't even know, bro. You don't even know. You haven't even been around long enough. What's the hidden truth? You don't know how hard it was to let you... Oh, God. Who are we talking about now? Who let me go? let's not talk about someone else. Let's talk about me. How hard is it to let him go? It's hard, I told you. It's hard to accept this. It's hard to accept that you can't be that man, but I will accept that you are a great man and that we have great works. And that you can't be what I want you to be, but we can still be something great. It's really hard. And I was under the illusions. I see it with Russ. I was very much under these twin flame illusions with Russ. Very deep in that shit, bro. Alright, Russ, this is what we gotta do. We're gonna get this done in the summer. This is what you gotta do. You gotta trigger me. I told him. I was fully sure of it. And it's like, we're gonna heal and when this is gonna work out. At that time, what did I think? I thought I was gonna get a man. It's so weird to think that. I look at him now and I'm so confused. I wanted him. I really did. I can feel it. I can't see it. But I can feel how badly I wanted it to work. I was gonna do anything. And then I realized when nothing worked, I just wanted it to stop. Nothing's gonna work, God. Just let me go. Why, Russ? I don't know. I can't remember. I can't remember. I don't know. I don't know what we talked about. I don't know what happened. I know I started talking to him like he was my best friend from the beginning. As soon as I found out I was sick, I told him. As soon as as I was going through my music, I told him. As I was going through the men, I talked to him. He was my, we were like a friend. And then somehow, I wanted more. And then something happened. And then I didn't want anything to do with him. I can't really tell you. It's all there. It's in the videos. I don't like going backwards. I wait till it comes up. There's nothing in the past but pain. But I did. And I think about it all the time. As I watched him self-destruct, I was like, all you wanted was him, and look at what was going to happen. Look what God saved you from. But I didn't want that for him. It wasn't... My pride felt good tearing him down. But you could see in every video I didn't want him to be down like that. I kept trying to find ways to raise him back up, which was alchemizing all of his darkness that he was sending at me. All his strategic attacks and shit. We were having pride wars. I can't see them, but I can just see this blueprint of what we've done. This whole trail of shit that we left. This whole fucking... It's like the fires, bro. It's just like a whole fucking... We've set so much fire along the way. And that's what it is. It's like Lucifer and Lilith went at each other. But you could see through the whole videos the love. Because he would always come back and he would say something in his shorts and it would trigger me, and then I'd be saying videos, and then he'd try to come back and heal that and fix that, and he was always trying, and I was like, I don't know, man. So it's like, giving up is like leaving you where I never wanted you to be. I don't want any of you to get left behind in this. So I'm always hoping that you're, you know what I mean? I know you're out there watching. Here comes Bruno. I know you're somewhere out there. Somewhere far away. Don't listen to Bruno's music. That shit is so sad. I mean, the good stuff. We don't talk about Bruno. Maybe we should. Bruno, are you ready to step in and take a swing at this bullshit? Are you ready to step in this? Are you done putting shit up your nose? Cocaine's one hell of a drug. Were you in Sin City? When I was out there doing the cleanup? she's delusional. Yeah, I very am. Anyways, no. It was hard. Bro. Oh, God. I didn't know about Jonica. He blasted her at me with this album. The album was all of my teachings that he said he read in somebody else's book called The Alchemist. He claimed to be an alchemist. He claimed to do the healing journey. He claimed to visit his inner child. He took claim to every bit of my creativity. He made sure it's like I don't. He took the fucking orchestra. He did everything I ever said he took, except for the healing. I was so mad. I was so hurt. I was so confused. It was one hell of an act. And I had to put on just as good of one. And it's like, I should have reacted, dude. I don't know what I did. But I know it wasn't human. When that happened to me, I couldn't face it. I completely disassociated from... I was just like... I shut down. And lit up in a whole different way. And you know, as far as letting go, like, that's what happened with Mike. I'm like, you're taking all my shit and you're using it for albums. And then you're in a karmic relationship and you're doing all this shit. Like, you're not doing the healing. What are you guys doing? You're taking everything but what you're supposed to be taking. And I got really upset at Mike. I got twice as upset at Dash. Twice as upset at Dash, dude. I fucking went off on Dash. He made a whole fucking fake fucking, you know what I mean, lifestyle about healing based on my teachings. He was trying to encourage single people to heal so that they could, you know, take steps towards love. And then he came out on New Year's and he had been dating some girl for how long? I was just like, how could you people be so fucking thieving and lying and cheating? And I just couldn't believe it. Down to fucking Marshall. I know what you did. I just can't believe that you did it. I can't believe it. And that's those secrets that keep them away. It's like they know what they've done. And they hope I won't remember. And I don't typically, because I don't want to think about it. I want to think about how you did that. I just want to fix it and go forward. I don't want to think about, I mean, if we have to face these feelings. But I'd rather just fix it and go forward and do what I always wanted, which was the healing. I can't make it. They made this way where I would be dependent off of you guys and vice versa. You can't go forward without me and I can't go forward without you. I told you that. We're stuck on this stripper pole. We're planets orbiting around the sun. And until you tap into your sun sign and start reflecting it back onto the earth, we can't break free. We can't shift. So I have to shift them collectively, and it's like, as soon as I get one, I've got to, like, it's like going to collect sheep. Like, you can't keep them on any track because they're all on different tracks, but they're all the same in the sense of where they're at. Nowhere. It sucked. And I don't fully let go of the idea that I can't help you. And that you can't help yourself. So yeah, you don't know how hard it is to let go. And that goes back to Bobby. He kept telling me for 2 years he couldn't be that person, bro. He couldn't be more. And I just like, yeah, he could. Yeah, he could. But then I started to, like, I realized, I couldn't see it. You can't be any more than what they need from you. And what do I need from you? Not really anything. And that's the truth. Going back to you twin flames, what do you need from these people? Do you want them, or do you need them? I need my twin flames to help me carry this word. I need them to wake up so that we can save the world. I don't think you and your fucking twin flame relationships are built on the same foundation as that. I don't think you're trying to save the world with your boyfriend. I don't think so. I don't think so. So, yeah. What's the next one? I'm so attracted to you. Thanks. I have my moments. But I tell you, like, I don't know. I'm like, I just, that's what the other guy said. He's like, damn. Because I put on makeup and shit. He's like, damn. I was like, I know. I clean up very nicely. But I used to live like that, bro, where I wouldn't be seen without a full face of makeup and high heels and fully dressed and, you know what I mean? I had to be the baddest bitch in the room just to feel good about myself. If I was at the top of my level, I didn't have to have insecurity when I went outside. I made sure I wouldn't feel insecure when I went outside by being the best I could be before I went outside. And little by little, I got humbled. Like, I couldn't wear makeup in fucking Oklahoma at all for months. It was not, there's moisture, bro. I can't. I'm rubbing my forehead. Even now, I just did it already again. I rub my eyebrows a lot. You know what I mean? I rub my stuff and it's like, I didn't used to do that. I never touched my face. I put my makeup on once and never touched it and looked flawless all day. You know what I mean? I wear high heels on a bus. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I mean? I was like a whole Barbie ass bitch. You know, and now it's like, what am I wearing right now? I am literally wearing sweats and a t-shirt, which is like literally something you'll probably, my ex-husband would die to see me in this. Like, you're in a I'm a regular ass t-shirt, bro. I know it turns you on. Yup, and my white tee. Because that's it. It's like you're so used to seeing him in a dress and all this. You know, stuff like that. It's like, I have my moments, but I try not to be all that. I try to be comfortable in my skin. I don't try to dress it up. Like, I will make myself, you know, not so scary and appealing if I can. But, no, I don't always look attractive. The attraction could be just something, you know what I mean, internal, and that's what I said too. I was flipping through YouTube, and this reader popped up, and I was like, damn, you are beautiful. She was beautiful. And it wasn't her, she looked like every other girl. She just had a light. Her light was beautiful. I didn't watch her. I just was flipping and I saw her face and I was like, you're beautiful. And that's it. It's like she looks like every other girl, but it was her light that makes her beautiful. As far as being attracted, what makes me attracted to you? Vulnerability, truth, honesty. It makes me very attracted. That's why, you know what I mean, I can get so close with Marshall because he is actually so vulnerable and honest in his words and in his actions. Not towards me, but towards everyone. You don't read it like I do. You know what I mean? You hear his words, you don't read his actions. You don't read him. So, you know, and that's what made me fall for Bobby, his vulnerability. He's not pushy. He's not, you know, he's a little cocky. He tries to be a little, you know what I mean, a little, I don't know, wise. I don't know what the fuck he tries to be. But he's not overbearing. You know what I mean? Allie. I fucking love Allie because of his passiveness. I love Lewis because of their passiveness. You know what I mean? That's what I love about... I love Marshall's fierceness, but I love his heart more. I love his big heart more. You know what I mean? I love that about Royce. I love that about Logic. I love that about Russ, is his heart. Nothing else but his heart. He has a big heart. He's funny. And I'm seeing... nasty. He had a lot of fun. I don't know. I started the conversation and then he took it too far. Or I just wasn't ready for what I started. And that's where I'm like, I'm feeling the same ass fucking pains in my legs right now, bringing all this back, all this hidden shit. I really did. I fell in love with him because of, you know what I mean? At that time, he was spending a lot of time sharing himself on the internet. He was sharing a lot of his self-realization and his, you know, experiences in dealing with his feelings. He was sharing his music, how he was making it, where his ideas were, how he was creating it. He was sharing a lot of himself. So, you know, there was a lot to see, and, you know, in that time, you know, it resonated with me. We had stuff in common. I'm making music, you're making music, we're doing this, you know, we had stuff in common. We're fighting our healing, we're this, that, and the other and stuff. So, yeah, there was a time I thought he was beautiful. And then I got to a point where I couldn't even stand to look at him. Do I feel that way? No. No. Not right now. but it could change. I'm serious. He can act up and I can feel like so disgusted with him again. And that's it. It doesn't mean I don't love you. It's just that I'm bothered with your actions. I don't care. I mean, he doesn't. He does. He doesn't like how I react to him. Alright, what's the next one? In what way? Let's go back to this. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? I'm seeing that notebook. What do you want? It's not that easy. It is. What do you want? And that's why, when I told Bobby, I was like, what do you want? I want you. She asked me that in the very beginning. And I was like, I don't know what I want. And then I hung up the phone. And then I knew what I wanted. So I sent him it in a message. It's like, I'm lying. I know exactly what I want. I want a husband, like I was promised. And a happy family. And he's like, well, I'm already married. Like, fix that. In the sense, and I know what I want. And that's what I said. It's I want it. I just don't want to work at it. And that's where I'd be like, going back to us, I don't want to deal with you. I don't want it. I don't want to have to work this hard. And that's how you deal with it. And that's how you eliminate people out of your life. You're like, you're not worth it. You're not worth it. You are not worth this. You are not worth my headache. You are not worth my heartache. You are not worth it. But then I look up and it's like, I'm already working this hard just to love you regularly. I love you every day. And every day is a battle. And it's like, why am I, you know what I mean? In the sense of you don't want to do that every day. And you look up and you realize you've been doing it every day for 2 years now. Right? But what do you want? What do you want from who? That's really the question. Is what do I want? I want a closeness with each of them. But it's not, I can't say it'll evolve to a whole, physical closeness. But we have a closeness that I want to be materialized. You know what I mean? I want to be able to sit down with fucking Logic and Royce and have that deep conversation that none of the others would fully understand. You know what I mean? Where we could sit in the silence around the fire and still feel that feeling. You know what I mean? I want to have these moments that in time that we're supposed to have. Which, in essence, if I've seen them, they will come to pass. But what are they? Like, what is it that I want from you? And what do you want from me? What did Bobby want from me? Right? Is that all he wanted? What do you think? I don't care. But is that all he wanted? Was it enough? Why did he want it? He already had it. Is that all you wanted? Think about it. What do you want from people? Be honest with yourself. What did I want from Wolfman? I wanted him to come join my spiritual community. Why can't you ever see this? Yeah, I had some other feelings that popped up in my, you know what I mean? In my first attempt. But that's it. You know what I mean? You're a manipulator of those feelings. You make women get excited on you. And most women do, so I fell for it. And you're not very exciting right now. Oh, I heard my back crack. That was good stuff. You on my back. Yeah, let's go deeper. What is this? Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. Oh, God, here we go with that Two of Swords. For it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. I don't know. That's what's funny. I'm right back to Bobby. It's like, what? Riddle us both this. I'm sure your wife's going to ask, what do you want from her? Why do you keep talking to her? That's all you want, and you're okay with just wanting that? Like having that conversation? I just want to fuck her. And you feel okay about that? There might be something wrong with you. I'm just saying. It's like, it's like, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. Right? I don't know. You guys just do that. You just you're trying to do the right thing. You're guilted into doing the right thing. You don't want to do the wrong thing. You don't want to hurt nobody. You don't want to, you know what I mean, ruffle nobody's feathers or start no fires. Meanwhile, I'm over here with my feather, blowing the smoke in the face. For it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. And that's really the truth, is like you have to discover what your truth is by pushing yourself to understand what it is. You've been lying to yourself. And you've been lying to others. Do you know what I mean? And that's going back to what just came up about Russ. I love Russ a whole bunch. Everybody would have thought I loved him more than everyone, the way that we fought like that. And that is, you don't fight for something like that unless it's love. But in the sense of, it's like, ugh. I'm seeing this, it's like you did what you thought you should do. I handled it the best way I thought I should handle it. I tried handling it all different ways. Until I lost, you know what I mean? Until there was no way to handle it, and I surrendered to it. And that goes back to Bobby, and that goes back to all of them. You know, even back to those messages. I handled it the best way I could at that time. Until I couldn't handle it anymore. And I handed it over to God. And you don't know how hard it was to let go. To be like, God, I can't do anything with this. I'm a mess. I need your help. I've gotten myself in trouble. I can't figure this out. Can you just guide me out of this, please? I remember crying. Was it you, Russ, that did that? I remember crying in the shower. Saying, God, please, I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. You choose who you want for me. I don't want to do this anymore. I wish it would stop. To be honest. Kobe taught me it won't. I'm sitting here, tears and shit. Like, you want this fucking twin flame journey? Have you actually explored the journey? Do you know what you're asking for? And if you're asking for it, then do it. But know that this is not for the weak of heart, because it's going to destroy your heart and your ego. What is this one? My beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. And that's where the great part is like they'll come to me. You know what I mean? In my quiet space, I can hear them. I can, you know what I mean? I'll be drawn to them. And that's Russ, too. We had a very powerful connection. Our psychic connection was, he would interrupt my other conversations. He knew. He was so tapped into my energy. He knew if I was talking to someone else. You jealous motherfucker. It's like you're all in bed with someone else and you're like spiritually stalking the shit out of me right now. Can you spiritually stop stalking me? No, and I saw him in the light. I was like, I will fucking kill you. I have no idea what you're doing and how you got there, but I will kill you. My journeys, let me tell you. But, you know, in the journey of trying to love him, I ended up, you know what I mean, having so much love with others. And, you know, it's a fucking journey, bro. And that's it. It's like in those quiet spaces in the beginning, you know, I'd be in the dark night of the soul and my twin flames would come to me. They would talk to me, you know, get me out of it. Lewis especially, you know what I mean, his voice and stuff, just a lot of their quotes. That's why it's like your words were so important to me during those the darkest nights of my soul. And it was your higher selves pushing me, while your lower self is literally pushing me. Like, that's what I said to Infinity. They're not the same people, dude. This is not who I'm talking to in the spiritual realm. I don't know who the fuck you are, but this is not who I'm talking to in the spiritual realm. Yeah, then I found out there's a higher self, and then there's you. What was the next one? Be aware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. You're possessed by a Lilith spirit, a whole succubus. You're a whole fucking... I don't really know. I'm just going to say that and give you credit for it and move on. I'll just say that I was like that. I mean, I know the stories say that, but you're disgusting. And that's it. I mean, truthfully. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Yeah, that goes back to him. I don't know. Ultimately, Russ's biggest deal was looking for attention. And I guess, you know, as we come to this final close and I say that's all I want, is I want their devotion, then I guess that's probably what we share. Is perhaps he doesn't want people's attention but their devotion. And maybe that's the lesson I couldn't learn. Because I couldn't see, like, what the fuck do we have in common, bro? Like, what the fuck is this? How am I supposed to heal this? I find, you know, there's plenty that we can heal together. But what is his, you know, defining fucking the core root of his problem? His root chakra? His desire for devotion, I suppose. I don't think so. That doesn't sound like no Russ shit, right? Sounds like my shit. I don't know. Attention isn't the same thing, because that's what he's doing out there, is he's trying to seek validation. Okay, if you say it like that, then that's what I'm doing with my twin flames, is seeking validation. I'm trying to find out what the fuck I didn't learn last summer. Where we at, Russ? Where we at? Where you at, Nika? Where you at? You're working on an album. Same place you always are. God, Russ. Get on my nerves with this shit. Ugh. You know what you could do is, he's waiting to hear something. Well, come here and I'll tell you how to write your next song. Be your ghostwriter. What, Marshall's gonna tell any of you? Who do you think wrote Marshall's album? Shut the fuck up. He's the fuck projecting on your ass. You all fucking wrote albums off of my shit. Bitch asses. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Alright, let's take a look at this. I don't like that Allie's too scared to go out and love. My problem, obviously. I don't like... and I don't like sausage. I don't like that Lewis or Marshall will not stop working. Okay, that was me. I don't ever stop working. Projections. What do I not like about Royce? Royce, I don't like you. Just kidding. I had to say it out loud just to see how I felt. What do I like about Royce? He's spineless in this life. Dude, the guy has, like, I don't know what they made you as. A mute. I don't understand. He's powerless. I don't like that. Yeah, but that was me. I'm mute, powerless to the circumstances. Just gotta be a bitch. Don't be a bitch. What don't I like about Mike? I don't know, Mike. I guess I'm all love and light like that too. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know what I don't like about you. I don't know what I don't know. But that's what I was like, what do I like about you? I don't know. That's twice as hard as asking me. I don't really like you. I just love you, bro. Why can't you accept that? Do you like me? Never asked you. Let's start with the basics. Do you like me? She's our friend, and she's crazy. Alright, whatever. What's the bullshit? In the near future. What's happening in the near future? Tell me. What's happening in the near future? You're ready. We'll be ready in the near future. What's gonna happen? Ask your angels. Okay. Very vague. Thanks. The Star of Vega is what I heard. So yeah, this just brings out bullshit. We pull out love cards just to, you know, realize how much you need to work on your love situation. What did we get out of this? I love everyone. But I don't like you. I feel like we didn't get anywhere further than we always are. I guess I poured my heart out about loving Russ. I mean, it's there. It's in the videos. It's nothing new. It's just gross to pour out, isn't it? Like, let me pour my heart out to you, Russ. This is gonna go well. It always does. I guess I'm forcing the rejection on myself. If we go back to it, if I keep doing this, he's gonna lash out at me. And then it's gonna hurt my feelings, which is exactly what we were expecting would happen, right? So maybe we should just keep on keeping on. I don't know. Why does he do that? Why does he push me away? I don't know. Why do I push you away? I did it to Marshall too, bro. I did it to Royce. Like, that's why Russ won't accept my invites. They knew what I would do. They started to... They caught my patterns. They started to see out... I mean, they took away my power. My power to take away my messages, my voice. You know what I mean? So Royce won't accept my invite anymore. Why? Because he already had to do it a couple times over the years, and I would just get mad at them and block them and talk all kinds of shit. So he's not going to give me another chance to talk shit to him. Fine, I'll talk shit from here. I don't care. Obviously. It's just his pride. He's like, that's where I was like, Mike finally accepted, 2 days ago, he accepted my invite. We hadn't talked because I did that to him. I curse them out, I block them, and then I take away my messages, and I tell them to go fuck themselves. Pretty much. How many times have I blocked you, Russ? How many times have I unblocked you, Russ? He's blocked on one of my accounts right now. I forgot. I'm pretty sure his bitch is blocked too. Get tired of your shit. Get the fuck away from me. Yeah, and I'm over here talking directly to you. Oh, God. Anyways, so, like, you know, they got tired of it. They got tired of me not healing. Treating them like that over and over and over. And they were like, I'm not going to let you treat me like that. Okay, fine. Fine. Whatever. So, you know, they have their little issues, right? And that's my own fault. For every cause, there's an effect. How long is this going to affect you? Because you blocked me. I know. Do you want to go back to crazy me or healed me? Are we still... am I crazy or you're crazy right now? Why are you still holding a grudge against the crazy girl that didn't know how to deal with her feelings? When I'm trying to tell you that you're being a crazy girl that don't know how to deal with their feelings. Could be projecting. I'm trying. Alright, so we got some bullshit out of that. What? I love you? Okay. And? Where's that supposed to do with... That's what I mean, is like affirmation. I'm gonna pull out the Black Moon Loveless and see what the fucking shadow is. There's a shadow hanging over me. And then we're gonna go get an ice cream. I promised the kids an ice cream. You want an ice cream? I feel like I want an ice cream. Or an ice cream cake or something. So we need some desserts. I need some sweets. I need something sweet in my life. What's my shadow? What's going on with me right now? Please and thank you. Venus. Yeah. Love and abundance. That damn planet. It's right above me. I'm feeling very loving. That's what I shared too. It's like, this is what it looks like to be filled with love. Oh God, I hate you. I don't want to love you. I don't like you. Alright, what number is that? 25. Could be 25. Please don't be. Oh yeah, he's definitely not 25. You saw his fucking... How old is he? His mid-30s. Take it easy, old man. Anyways, I'm having too much fun. Venus loves to make life easier, beautiful, and joyful. She is a sprinkle of cosmic glitter, the life of the party. When this card appears, the opulent energy of Venus is sashaying into your life. Expect financial breakthroughs. Good, I bought a lotto ticket. Romantic improvements. Sure. Oh, man, that just means we gotta work harder. Relationships are hard work. It's so hard. I'm seeing the flash. It's so hard for me to connect with you. I just want to cry. It makes me want to die. It's like, this is all I'm supposed to do is keep trying to connect with people. And as much as I want to, I don't want to. It's so real. It's not confusion. It's real. I really don't want to. But I really do. It's not, it's like a whole equal balance of not and, you know, yes and no. And sometimes the scales are very heavy in the no. They're never heavy in the yes. I mean, I'm optimistic because by nature, I believe. I'm forcing myself to believe I want this shit. I don't want this shit. I never wanted this shit. I never wanted this shit. But God wants it for me. And I'm like trying to do the work, but I'm like, I don't want to, God. Meaning what? I don't I want to be your friend, but I don't want to deal with what it takes to be your fucking friend. It takes so much. I have to fucking be something like the dumbest version of myself to entertain you. So I guess I don't know if that, you know what I mean? Like, I just look at it as students. It's like, how am I supposed to be friends with someone that doesn't even know me? Marshall knows me. He's my friend. And that's what it's like. It's like I already have a friendship. It's like I have to do this with someone else. Building friendships is like, or relationships with people is just maddening, bro. It's just maddening. I'm just sitting here like, I just want to go to bed just thinking about it. Like, you and a friend, what's it going to take to be your friend? What do you want from me? What do you want from me? I just want some cool conversations. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck do you want from me? I don't know. It's just, I just feel like the codependency of humans. Like, I feel like they need so much from each other. And I said that before. Could we just sit in a room together without you needing or wanting or talking? I don't know. I don't know. If you have dealt with any relationship challenges, Venus brings peace. If you have an important negotiation or judicial matter in your life, the scales will tip in your favor. Of course, you're not going to win in this. That goes back to you. I don't know what the fuck you thought you were doing, but I tapped into it. I don't know what kind of ritual, fucking candle magic, what kind of masturbation you were doing to fucking invoke some bullshit upon me, but I will fucking bind you so fast and you will not, dude, nobody will even hear from you ever again. You'll just be a fucking lost story in the internet, bro. It's another down page. You know what I mean? Like, who's supposed to fucking find you? You're out there fucking just, you on your fucking bike, just, riding your fucking ego. Like, you know what I mean? Like, seriously. You're going into fucking, you know what I mean? Like, you just swear, like, you're just, that guy. Like, you have the survival skills, and you and your little girlfriends are gonna really just, go into fucking unknown territory and just, do this type of shit. That's it. You're out there just doing some hoe-ass shit, bro. Talking about, I'll teach you about my spiritual journey. There's no journey, bro. You're fucking spiritually done. In ancient Roman mythology, Venus is the feminine goddess of love, relationships, beauty, fertility, harmony, material worth, and abundance. The planet is called the morning star, and it is the bright magnetic light is visible in the sky at dawn, and in astrology, Venus is the planetary ruler of harmonious air sign Libra and the central earth sign Taurus. Libra is associated with equality, balance, art, beauty, romance, love, and aesthetics. Okay, my Libras. I'm not even mentioning all of you, but do you embody this, Russ or Marshall? You embody equality, balance, art, beauty, romance, love, and aesthetics? Taurus invokes sensuality, abundance, luxury, fertility, elegance, and nature. Venus represents what we find attractive, how we manage our finances, and what we enjoy. Identify your Venus sign in your natal chart and find your love needs. And that's where you got to go through your chart. I don't remember what mine was. Probably something weird. Emotional depth is what I would imagine. I don't have my chart. I'm trying to think where I put that thing. Anyways, and I'm looking at Mars. So yeah, we're all in our love and our heart. And it's like, oh God, I'm overflowing with love and it hurts. They had to find a way to push me back in. The twin flames knew it. I was done. They had to find a way to push me back in. And they did. They used this guy to push me back into it. That's my option, is this guy or the twin flames. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. And I'd rather fucking, you know what I mean? I'd rather beat my way through the stone. And that's really the truth. It's like, you going back to you cocky motherfucker, you think you're special? You think you're above? You think that you're above and beyond anybody that I've already dealt with before you? You think I'll deal with this? If I didn't take it from them, why the fuck would I take it from you? I'm not one of these girls. Only a little girl on her knees in a fucking G-string would take that type of bullshit from your dad bod and your receding hairline while you're feeding them fucking street tacos, getting fat. Nah, bro. We don't fill up on the flesh over here, bro. And that goes back to, you know what I mean, Russ and, they entertain those type of girls because those girls entertain them. We're not here. This isn't entertainment. This isn't here. I'm not here for your entertainment. And you're definitely not entertaining me. You're entertainment to my crowd, which is ultimately the world platform. You might not know it yet, and you don't know a lot of shit because you're trying to build a name for you, but I've already built my name. My name was sealed in stone. And that goes back to the documentaries. That goes back to it. I'm the walking truth. You're a walking lie. Most of you are. And I'm making you aware that you're living lies. As I'm facing my own. Because this is all about self-awareness. This is about my healing journey, and I teach you how to go through your own based on mine. And this is a difficult-ass journey that I cry my way through and that I teach you to do. But how long am I going to teach you before you start doing the shit? What's your bitch-ass sister's name? Gianna? She's over there, you know what I mean, using my shit too, and she's posting all this shit about being on a menstrual moon cycle. She's over there sharing shit about the astrology. She's over there trying to be all fucking about this life. Bitch, I see you. I fucking see you. I see your whole fucking family, bro. Don't play with me. You want to step back in here? You want them to come burn your house down too, bitch? Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Did you just slip and fall on my ice? Don't fucking play with me. You're gonna come home and your cat's gonna be dead. Your only fucking friend. I'll call that soul back home. Don't play with me, bitch. Going back to it, it's like you guys are fucking irritating my flesh. Only because you want to fucking play games. This isn't a game. Nobody gives a shit about your moon cycle. Stupid bitch. You can't even date. You're fat and ugly. You care nothing about yourself. You have no friends. You have no family. You have nothing. You're sitting there studying the fucking mind while somebody else is studying yours. Right, Gianna? Is that your name? Right? You're going to school for therapy while you're spending full-time therapy sessions with your mom and your brother and your cat. Watching Netflix while you're chilling. Bitch, I fucking see you, bitch. I see all your bitch-ass shit. All of you bitch-asses moving around in the fucking dark. I see you. I don't always speak on it, but that's my job, is to make you aware you're a fucking lie. We can see you lying. That's it. Just start fucking being truthful about it. That's all this said, is just ask yourself, what the fuck do you want? The fuck do you want out of sharing my fucking book? What do you want people to think about you while you're sharing astrology? You want them to think you fucking know some shit? What the fuck do you want, Jonica, trying to be a singer and a songwriter? You want a bigger, badder rapper? You want more money than your boyfriend can give you? You want a fucking music deal? You want a Grammy like your boyfriend? Do you have any of your wants of yourself? Did you want any of this before you got into his energy? You didn't want shit for yourself but a fucking like. A pat on the back, bitch. That's it. Bend over. He likes the way you take it. Don't fuck with me, bitches. Bitches and gentlemen. Bitches is not... This is not at all gender specific, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, temperance. I'll whip out the dark, bro. I'll whip out the dark. I know when to let it out and when to... You know what I mean? I'm not going to bite my tongue and then let my tongue come and bite me in the ass. I'm not going to hold back because you don't want to face the truth because of your fucking weak-ass feelings. Bitch, you a fat, weak-ass bitch. Your chakras is dirty. You're filled with the same childhood traumas as your brothers. All three of you. Russ, Gianna, and fucking iPhone Mini, Frank. All three of you are fucked up from your boohoo childhood trauma from your mother and your fucking father, bro. And ain't none of you fucking facing in this bullshit. All three of you want to take my fucking words and post them on your page and try to be likable when you don't like yourselves. You can't even be truthful about yourselves. Bitch, you got a boyfriend? You a whole lesbian ass? Why are you showing pictures of you doing yoga? Nobody cares. You don't have a friend to do yoga with? That's what I'm saying, bro. You try to make yourselves self-important. And that's this douchebag. Like, he's got to sit there and flirt with girls that are desperate for fucking relationships. That's how he finds relationships, is based on their desperations in the card readings. I'm currently taking applications for a new karmic. Are you fucking serious, bro? Seriously? I have no problem telling you about yourself. You have a problem hearing about yourself. And you don't want to look at yourself. But when you go and try to run and try to act like I didn't tell you, all you do is tell us that I was true. You do everything I say you do. You do exactly what the fuck I say you do. Why? I could say because you were doing it before I saw it, but it could be the fact that I got all power over this bullshit, and if I say it, so shall it be. And that goes back to you, Wolfman. You want to play magical games? You want to see if you can make it out of the jungle alive? You want me to awaken the dark goddess? You want me to awaken the creatures of the night upon you? You think that you're protected without Christ? You're going to make it through there alive? You're going to protect those bitches? You can protect your skin. You can protect your lungs. You can protect yourself from the actual animals, the atmosphere, or the... You're that powerful? Better stay the fuck out of my energy, bro. You're like the weakest of all the fucking practitioners to ever try to play in my energy. I don't play games with you. I take on full cults. What does Draco call me? A cult buster. About to bust you guys. And that's really it. It's like, you guys need to become aware of what's wrong with you. And that there is even something wrong with you. And that's what brought me to Russ. Russ, I'm sick. Something's wrong with me. And that's what brought me to him. He announced to the world, due to mental health issues, I'm canceling my job. I fell in love with him. Because he fucking told the world that there was something wrong with him and he took it serious. Now look it. That's all I want him to do. He lied to me. He lied to the world. He said he was healing. But his music is a lie. His lifestyle is a lie. All of it's a lie. He's still stuck in all of this. Dying for this validation and desire from his mother and his family, and trying to create this sociopath fucking childhood that he hadn't had as an adult. You didn't do it. You lied to me. The one thing that attracted me was healing. You know what I mean? And that's what I work with fucking everyone about, is healing. I want to make you better. But you don't want to make yourself better, bro. You just want to make yourself bigger. And you're not getting any better at making yourself bigger. You're very small to me. Am I talking about Russ, or am I talking about all of yous? Okay, now down to you non-celebrity folk. Does this resonate with you? What do you want from people? What do you want from yourself? Where are you not being honest to yourself about things? How you feel? We pulled this big time. It's like, you need to honor your feelings and start discovering what they even really are and where they're coming from, and do the work to, to face them. I know I just hurt some feelings. You're going to cry about it. You're going to hate me. You're going to be mad. I didn't hurt your life. You're the one hurting your life by not doing anything about it. Bitch, you're going to continue to be as single as Allie. You're going to be as fat. You're going to be as lonely. You're going to sit there now and start panicking and watching your cat breathe to see if I attacked it. Because you live in fear of everything. You don't have anybody. Why? Because you won't let people in. Why? What'd your mom do to you guys? Why can't you accept that all three of you are suffering from the same shit? That she didn't just do it to one of you, she did it to all of you. Marshall's whole family is fucked up from his mother. My whole fucking family is fucked up from my mother. I am the only one that has healed what my mother did. I can't heal my brothers and sisters, but I can acknowledge that their pain runs deeper than mine, because I had the mercy of God not to have the memories. Why can't you guys face the truth? Instead of trying to pretend that you're a happy fucking family. I'm trying to make Russ make you a happy fucking family. I noticed how none of you had Christmas because Russ was having Christmas in Aspen. You don't have anything without him. And you make him responsible for everything. because you won't do anything for yourselves. You did this to him since he was a child. You found out that he had a skill, just like fucking Lewis. And you guys fucking milk that cow to the end. And you make him feel bad, and you rub his ego, and you fucking manipulate everything you can. Who's paying for your college, bitch? Who's paying for your fucking college, bitch? Who bought you your house? Who pays for your car? Your mommy? If your mommy was buying you that stuff, then Russ wouldn't be buying that stuff for your mommy. Buying her cars and houses and purses and trips. She can't provide for you, so don't give me that. If he has to do it for his mother, then that means the father can't do it either. So he can't provide for you. Why does he have to be your mother, your father, your friend, your fucking business partner, your everything? Why can't he be free from your guys' bullshit? And that's where this started, is I saw what you guys were doing to him, and I tried to get him away, and he was scared. If I don't have them, I have nobody. At that point, I couldn't show him it was safe to have nobody, but I've shown him it's better to have nobody than these buddies. And that's the truth. If he doesn't keep Jonica's fucking career and her fucking pockets and her ego fed, then she ain't staying there. And vice versa. If she ain't rubbing his fucking ego and keeping him fucking drained, then he ain't, you know what I mean? This is all a contract of fucking karma, bro. You guys are playing each other. For what? Pride? There's no pride in what you're doing. There's no pride in what you're doing. You're wasting lives. How old are you? If Russ is 30, then, he's 30, what, 2? You've got to be 30. You guys are old, bro. You have not learned how to live your lives at all accordingly. Not your mother, your father, none of you. Now he's got another bunk-ass girlfriend. He's got and all her fucking friends. And he's got to tell everyone how to run businesses and how to make music and how to do all this stuff. Yeah, that's what we have in common, bro. I get it. Okay. I'm seeing logic. Logic knows what we're talking about here. Royce knows what we're talking about here. Back to my Libras. I love you guys. That's what I wanted for, going back to, let's get off of him. Marshall, I just want you to be loved, bro. I just want you to believe in yourself. I just want you to have a life experience. I want you to come out. I want people to see you. I want people to know you. I want you to know you like I know you. So that dodgeball. I know you. You know I know you. It's like, how does she know me? I know. Not of this world, bro. Not of this world. And that's Allie. That's Lewis. I want you to come out of your shells. I want you to come out of your pain. I want you to come out of your suffering. I want you to come out of your skin. You know what I mean? It goes back to, bitch-ass Kelly and her fucking love readings. Get out of that. Get out of your mind. Get out of these teachings. Get out of this lie that you're believing about this guy, bro. What do you want from him? You really think he's going to just all of a sudden say, oh, I love you, I'm going to marry you, and we're going to raise these kids and have more? What does that look like to you, Kelly? Have you even pictured it? You can't, because it's not real. You can't manifest something that's not real, bro. You can't force a thought into your head that's not real. You can do the work to pretend that it's real, but it's not. If you can't see it, just like going back to Oklahoma. I couldn't see a house, bro. I couldn't manifest it. I saw that we were buying stuff for it, but I couldn't see it. And I knew it wasn't going to be real because I can't see this house. I even drove around these houses to try to manifest it, to try to put this idea into me, to try to give myself inspiration, to give me a seed to work with so I could, if I could see it, I can work with this. Could never see it. Russ, you see yourself getting a Grammy, bro? That's a harsh question, wasn't it? Like, damn, I never have seen it. I know, bro. Don't feel bad. I never saw it on my fucking stage. I never saw any of that shit in my fucking vision when I started my music career. That's not what I was looking at. I looked at an ability to spread, stories about womanhood and survival and endurance and chasing your dreams while carrying the responsibilities of the world. Well, go figure. Here I am. I didn't have to fucking do a music career to do it. I just had to do it. So we're real deep in it. 125. I was deep in it, and I told you I was like, oh, I'm bothered. Let's pull it out. Let's pull out our pockets. Empty your pockets, bro. What's in there? What's in your pocket, bro? What are you holding? What are you holding right now? We're about to search you, bro. That's it. I didn't know what was bothering me, all of it, but it all needed to come out. And honestly, it just came out, and I don't even know what it was until I review this message. So I'm gonna have to be like you guys and be like, what came out of me? And that's sometimes it. It's like you have to be pushed to see it. I remember fighting Tree. I told him all day, leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone. 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 He showed up at my fucking studio session right away talking about the song again. I told him, back up, bro. Just leave me alone. He wouldn't shut up. He wouldn't leave me alone. I had already told him all day, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. He wouldn't leave me alone. So I got up and I swung in that bitch's face. And if he wouldn't have stepped back, I would have knocked him the fuck out. Because I was filled with that much of leave me alone that you won't leave me alone. And then he looked at me all shocked, and I couldn't believe what had came out of me, and that was its own thing. But I realize now, why did this come out of me? It had to. So like right now, something's in me that needs to come out. We're going to push it out of me, and we'll see what it is afterwards, and then we'll heal it. I don't know. It was a bunch of word vomit. I cried. I said a bunch of shit about fucking twin flames, and I can't stand this guy. He just disgusted me. He really did. In like 24 hours, it's like you made my skin crawl. Like, ugh, I could never look at you the same way. It happens. You're like, well, does it go away? Sometimes. Sometimes I'm just tainted by it. I just look at you like that. I just do. And then sometimes it goes away, because it's like, you know, all these harsh feelings that I have for Russ, I can't really see. I can just feel a resonance. I can see, you know, a footprint of what we've done, but I can't, you know, that's why it's all kind of coming up. I really vibed with him. I liked a lot of his music. I resonated with him at some point. I really loved him. And I really was attracted to him at some point. But I know it was all about the healing, though. It's always what it is that attracts me. Is overcoming. If there was a word, if I wasn't saying it, healing, it's like, what am I attracted to? The overcoming of our situations. You know, that conversation about what Bobby did with his first baby mama. The accountability. The truth. You know what I mean? The shadow of what he had done and how he took responsibility for it, and the accountability and the vulnerability in telling how that, you know, that affected him. It was all sexy to me. His feelings. He expressed his feelings, and his feelings were sexy. Not his flesh, not his car, not his lifestyle. His feelings. You know, so back then, Russ was expressing his feelings. He was all about his feelings. He was talking about them, you know what I mean, openly, and that's where I was, so we had a lot to talk about. But then, I guess, you know, I shut down my feelings, and then that's probably what he did. Or he started exploring them and writing albums, or I don't really know what happened. It wasn't that good if it only sold that much. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it was a great album for that year, but that's like looking at Marshall, like, which one's your favorite? They all were great. They all meant something. You can tell you which one he didn't like the most, you know? But at the same time, it's like all of them had their purpose in time and space. This is where I was, and that's where I go back to, is like, accept that you are your best version right now. And that you're not going to stay this version forever. The 2.0 is what I heard. But that through the hard work, you can evolve into a better version of yourself. But right now, you're as good as you get. And that's okay. You have to be good with how you are now. Without this needing desire to be better. But just know that you're going to get better. That everything's going to get better. And going back to, you know, the beginning of my story, that's all I wanted was to get better. When I realized I was sick, bro, it was scary. And I just wanted to fix this right away. Before anyone found out, before it did any more damage, before it was going to cost my music career. You know, I go to sign up I'm about to do my first show, and I got to talk to fucking Hypnotic. And I know that I don't have control of my personalities and I black out. And then I can turn into someone else. And I'm like, you're about to sign me up on a stage, but what happens if this happens? So, like, I go and I tell him, like, I'm suffering from a personality disorder. And I just want to tell you in case it, it becomes a problem. It's like, do you take medication for it? I was like, no, I'm doing healing and I do microdosing. I'm trying to deal with it, but no, I'm not diagnosed. So don't trip. You'll be okay. Don't be scared of it. It's like my ex had something. I don't know what he said. She had some kind of something. And that was it. It's like he made me okay with it, but at the same time I was fearful about this and I felt like I had to tell people. And that was a mistake. Telling people that I was dealing with this mental issue only made them think I was mental. They thought it was funny. Oh, Jesus. Amy thought it was hilarious that I would just forget that I literally didn't know what I did the night before. He thought it was hilarious. It's not funny. This is very hard. This is very difficult for me to wake up the next morning and not know what I did and have to clean this up and feel all the feelings of me lashing out the night before. You know what I mean? So he was a person that I could go to in the beginning and talk, but then I didn't have him to talk to. And each of them were a person that I could talk my way through certain parts of this healing. You know what I mean? And that's where, Marshall and I are the closest because I can talk to him about anything. Some of it I hold back, but I know it's okay. I don't have to hold back. You know what I mean? Where I know that if I say the wrong thing to Russ, he's gonna be mean. If I say the wrong thing from Allie, he's gonna run away. If I say the wrong things to you guys, you're gonna leave me. You're gonna run away, you're gonna reject me, you're gonna get upset. I don't have to worry about saying the right thing to Marshall. Because it's never right. It's just the truth. And it'll be alright, because it was the truth. That's not how I can be with everyone else. Trying to be that truthful with Bobby, he couldn't wrap his mind around it. But there was a time where I could just be me with him. And I was, but then I became a different part of me, and I went to different parts. And that's what these guys are, is I can be me with them, but only a part. I can be so much with Marshall, but I can't be everything. I can be all of me, but not everything. I can be all of me with Bobby, but not everything. I can be all of me with Russ, but not everything. I can be all of me with Lewis, but not everything. I can be all of me with Allie, but not everything. I just want to be everything. I don't have to worry about the consequences always. Like, you're gonna fucking leave me because you're all in your feelings. And that will always be the outcome until we learn to teach you how to deal with your feelings. Why? Because fight or flight. It's just how humans are designed. And that's their fear with me, is you're gonna leave me. They have good reason to say that because I've walked out many times. I give up. I wouldn't say I give up. I just get tired. I get so overwhelmed and so tired. I always come back to the situation, but I'm like, I can't deal with this. But think about it, though. It's not just that, because it's like, trying to deal with having a connection, a spiritual connection, and then having God on top of my real world life all damn day, and he's trying to make this the most important part of my day is irritating to me. There's so many other things about my day. Why do I have to put so much energy into these fucking people? Because ultimately I want connections, right? That's what I came out here for, is I just want to fix myself and get, have some connections. And then I realized, after fixing myself, how much work it takes still to connect with you. It was never me. It's you guys, bro. You're so touchy. It's just hard. It's hard to be you, and it's hard to be me. And it's hard to be human. We're gonna figure it out. Hey, I love you guys. Have a good night. Deal with your love. I don't know. Yeah, and I poured out. I mean, what am I supposed to say? We're built up. It's all in there. There's more to come. Wait till the next episode. There's our Wednesday communication Mercury bullshit, right? Projection. Where are you projecting at? Laters, haters.